Okay, this is the 2011 Mazda CX-7, and I've got a lot of white smoke coming out of the exhaust. Um, so anyway, found out that the turbo on these vehicles actually fails, and the oil from your intercooler, which goes here, pipe, it's pretty dry, comes through here, back through this way, this plastic pipe housing that's right here that goes directly into the turbo. I mean, if you think about it, these turbos have all this insulation, all of these heat shields from the alternator, and I realize that, you know, you've got air coming in, it's coming out, this from this point this way is going to get hot, but you can't tell me that that heat is not going to radiate in this direction. I mean, it's going to circulate. So I don't know why Mazda decided to use this. It's like a composite plastic, hard plastic, but, and I know it's kind of hard to see with all this mess here. Let me see. So if you notice right here, this is where this clamp goes here. This right here is extremely built up. Let's see if I can see it right here. That, I can't reach it. That hose that's right there, you see all that oil built up right there? That's coming from the bottom of this intake right here. And so the purpose for this video was, if you're trying to diagnose your Mazda and you want to find out if your turbo is failing before you go through all this trouble that I just went through, had this turbo been in a good working condition, you could actually diagnose it without having to do all this legwork. So if you take that plastic shitty intake thing that I think I'm going to replace with something else, maybe I don't know, I've got my diesel over here has a turbo and it doesn't have this setup here. This is really shitty, and I think that's what fails, that causes, I mean, look at this right here, oil, I mean, just dripping from underneath this. The main thing is, I think that, I don't know, something is causing this turbo to fail, and maybe this is the issue. Regardless, I'm not in any way a master technician or an engineer, but I mean, look at this oil built up down here. But anyway, my point is that you can diagnose if this turbo has failed on you, seized up, by removing this. There's your turbo right there. And this one, actually, this little pern that's right here in the middle is actually loose. I don't know if you can hear that. So definitely loose. It still has some play, but it's got a lot, I'm sorry, not a lot of play. It's got, it rotates, so it is rotating, but it's got a lot of play. You hear that? So anyway, thought that I would share that with you, because if you diagnose it, get to this point, reach your finger in there, you know, move it, you can actually feel if it's seized. This one is rotating freely, but it is extremely loose, which tells me that the seal on the turbo on the cartridge is gone, which is causing, you know, all these issues with the burning oil, and it's making a big white cloud. Anyway, just a little quick video of don't waste your time like I just did.